Hi, good morning, Toastmaster Ian, Toastmaster Haidar, and Toastmaster Alvin. Good morning. So, yeah, guys, because the time will show 10 a.m., shall we start Toastmaster Ranto? So, maybe we can start. That will be led by President.
Okay, thank you so much, our Tom Toastmaster Kiki. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and all guests. Toastmaster Kiki, Toastmaster Alvin, Toastmaster Titin, TTM Yusuf, Toastmaster Haider, Toastmaster Anin. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. And in the beginning, I will share screen. Okay. Please welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Learn together, grow together. What is Toastmaster? Toastmaster International is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. Within all 280,000 members, 144 countries, and 14,700 clubs. Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club have a vision: learn together, grow together. With our missions to provide supportive environments for every member to develop public speaking, communications, and leadership skill. And this is our ESCO 2022. My name is Ranto as a club president, and Toastmaster Mega as a VP Educations, Toastmaster Noval as a VP Membership, Toastmaster Haidar is a VP Public Relations, Toastmaster Alip as a Treasurer, Toastmaster Kiki as a Secretary, and Toastmaster Andy as a Surgeon at Arms. And our schedule of meetings every Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. for the first and third week, and every Saturday from 10 a.m. for the second and fourth week. This is a brief summary of Toastmaster and absolutely Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Learn together, grow together. Okay, please give round of applause to us, all fellow Toastmaster and all guests that already joined this morning. And we have a special theme, special word today, and special prepared speech and the table topic session for this meeting. And to lead this meeting around these 2 hours, we will lead by Toastmaster Kiki as our Toastmaster of the meeting. Please give round of applause to Toastmaster Kiki.
Thank you, everyone. So, how are you today? Hope everyone is great. And we have a sudden movement on the role takers because Toastmaster Dika, as previously taken as a Tom, cannot attend this meeting. So I will be hand overing the roles to be a Toastmaster of the meeting. And maybe I need some little bit help from Toastmaster Miftah to replace me as a general evaluators, and the timer will be moved a little bit to Toastmaster Alvin. Hope you're okay, DTM Miftah. Because it links to our theme today. It relates to the hero, because you are all our hero today, because you are brave to be a role takers to make this meeting happen. Thank you so much. So talking about hero, I just remind me, maybe a little bit, I just want to know all of you that maybe is there any impactful person or anybody that become your hero. I would like to start from Toastmaster Alvin. Maybe is there anyone that become impactful person in your life that become a hero?
In my point of view, someone inspire me is our Prophet Muhammad, because of his attitude, especially being sincere. being sincere of what to do, not expecting something in return. That inspired me a lot to do almost all the thing. I try to mimic it at my best. And also, I encourage everyone, if you want to do something, it will be better, easier for you if you do it sincerely and not expecting in return. Because if I expect something in return, and some point maybe I will not get it, it will make me disappointed. But if I don't expect at all, if somehow I get a return, I will be happy. And if no, that's okay. That's my answer.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. So blessed upon Nabi Muhammad, yeah, because Nabi Muhammad will be our hero because he will help us in the end of the day. Yeah, thank you so much for the inspiration. And quoting from Joseph Campbell as a quote today, the hero, definition of hero is someone who has given his or her alive to something bigger than oneself. So meaning that the key word here is how we can give the good things to others and don't put any hope in return. So just be kind to everyone and let God pay back to you. Great point. Thank you so much. And maybe I would like to hear a little bit from Toastmaster Titin. Is there any hero in your perspective that impact your life so in the rest of your life? Who is he or her?
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for this wonderful question, Taskmaster Ardita. So one of the hero or heroine in my life will be my lecturer. My lecturer's name is Miss Peggy Rosalind. So she's the one who taught me to always keep updating myself unless I will become obsolete. So this is a very wonderful message. I think that reminds me it was more than a decade ago that she gave this message to me, and I think I will keep on living the advice that she is giving to me, so that I will not become obsolete and I can adjust. Like in the pandemic, then we need to be adjust doing the Zoom meeting. Unless we will not be able to learn, we will stop learning. So keep on adapting to the situation and keep on adapting, keep on updating ourselves. Thank you for the reminder through your question.
Yeah, thank you. So that's a great point. Yeah. So when we remember someone who helped us, meaning that it also motivates us to be like him or like her. So it's just such an inspiration to be a good person. And yeah, like a good deeds come back to you, because I remember when I have a discussion that if you put like you plan a good things, the good things will return back to you. That's a great uh, value. So yeah, that's an opening. So I think we have a great member here and a lot of people already in this online meeting. So we call upon the stage our GE to introduce the wonderful teams today. So without any further ado, please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster Miftah to the stage to introduce your wonderful team. Over to you, Toastmaster DTM Miftah. Sorry, I just got a mix.
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ardita. So for today's meeting, I will serve as a general evaluator. So I will evaluate the whole meeting from the very beginning until the very end. I will helped by our rangers. The first is our R and WOD counter. Toastmaster Reynaldo. Toastmaster Reynaldo, would you mind to give an explanation about R and WOD counter? Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Iftar. Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be serving as the A and WOD counter. And to simplify my role, basically I'm here to count any overused words and sounds crutch and fillers such as and to note any repetitive words as well. And our word of the day is conqueror. And I think it will be explained more by our grammarian. And that's it from me. Back to you, Didi Amita.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Reynaldo. So don't worry about the filler words that you should say to us today. Toastmaster Reynaldo will calculate it. Thank you so much. And now I will give upon timer to Toastmaster Alvin. Toastmaster Alvin, would you mind to explain what timer is? Thank you so much.
Time is money. I love money. Three things I love is money, money, and money. I. My name is Alvin. I will be your timer for today. What is my role? I will keep everyone in time. We have 3 sessions, paper speed session. It will be 5 to 7 minutes. If it is 5, I will switch my background into green, 6 yellow, and at 7 minutes, red. After you see red, you need to conclude your speech within 30 seconds. And today we have Toastmaster Ranto will deliver Q&A project. It will be 15 to 20 minutes. So 15 is green, 18 is yellow, and 20 minutes for red. And then after that, 30 seconds left to conclude your speech. In table topic, we have 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute is green, 1:30 yellow, and 2 minutes for red. You need to complete your speech in 30 seconds. And last but not least, in evaluation speech, it will be 2 to 3 minutes, 2 minutes green, 2:30 yellow, and 3 minutes red. And you should complete the speech within 30 seconds. Otherwise, you will not eligible to be voted. That's all my explanation about the timer for today. Back to you, distinguished Toastmaster Miftah.
Thank you so much. And now I will call upon grammarian, none other than Toastmaster Titiningsi, all the way from Surabaya. Is it? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin. Please explain your role.
Thank you, GE, Didi Miftah. A very happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm very happy to serve as a grammarian today. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to the language usage, and I'll take note of your outstanding words, wonderful quotes, sayings, or thoughts. And as a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is conqueror. It means one who wins a country in a war. Example of the word conqueror in a sentence. Scientists believe that the disease can be conquered by the conqueror. And I will provide the report at the end of the meeting when called upon by the GE. DTM Miftah, back to you.
Okay, thank you so much. And the last ranger, I'm not sure enough. The ballot counter. Who is the ballot counter, by the way? Just Master Ardita. Who is the ballot counter?
Yep, I'm checking that the ballot counter will be handled by Toastmaster Ranto.
Okay. Master Ranto, please just explain your role, Mr. President.
Thank you, our GA, DTM Miftah, and I'm Ranto as a ballot counter for this regular meeting this morning, and we'll vote for the favorite prepared speech, favorite table topic session speaker, and favorite evaluator, and I'll give the announcements at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to you, GA.
Okay, thank you so much. And now, because I have the evaluation session for whole meeting, I will go back again in the end of the session. Now, I will call upon Toastmaster Ardita as our Madam Tom for today's meeting. Toastmaster Ardita, the screen is yours.
Thank you, DTM Miftah. So I have no misspell again. And so we enter to the prepare speech session. The prepare speech session we have two wonderful speakers and great also the evaluators. So the first speaker will be Toastmaster Titin. Toastmaster Titin also will be evaluated by DTM Yusuf. How are you, DTM Yusuf? I'm happy to meet you today and cannot wait to hear you as a evaluator to evaluate Toastmaster Titin's project in today's meeting. So without any further ado, please help me welcome DTM Yusuf to the stage. DTM Yusuf, over to you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning I'll be the evaluator for Toastmaster Titin, and she is preparing for her speech contest. So I wouldn't read the purpose of her project. I will just give the evaluation to give her some improvement for the next contest. The title would be The Pipe That Will Never Run Dry, I believe that. Thank you very much. Back to you. Toastmaster Titin?
Halo, Toastmaster Titin. Oh.
She's back now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, over to you, Toastmaster Titin, as a first speaker. Are you ready?
Okay, yes,
Okay.
thank you. Fellow Toastmasters, have you ever seen a pipe that flows water get dry? A pipe that flows water will never dry. Same like in our life. If we try to be a blessing to others, then we will be blessed the same way. Not only financially, but also in other aspects of our lives. I have been running my learning center since 2009. I used to be afraid to teach my employees and train them with the skills that they need in their work in teaching, because I'm afraid once they have mastered their skill, then they will be hijacked by my competitors, or even worse, they will quit, resign from my place, and establish their own business, which becomes my competitors. However, later I found out that not equipping our employees with the skills that they need is the real disaster. It is the fastest way for bankruptcy. When I teach my employees, my understanding increases as well. And I'm not afraid that I will be left behind. Why? Because I'm there to guide them and to help them. So I will keep on improving myself. And it is true that a pipe that carries water will never dry. It is not superstitious, and it is also not mystical. Now, This reminds me to the advice that was given from my rector 12 years ago on my first day of teaching in a university. So Toastmasters, you are not trying to count my age, right? Let me bring you to travel the time. Here I am 12 years ago. I was 24 years old on my first day of teaching in a university in a lecturer's lounge. My lecturer used to give me one golden advice. Titin, always update yourself. Update yourself, unless you will become obsolete. What a wonderful advice that I have ever gotten. And now I share it with all of you here. Let me ask you, how about in other aspect of our life? In financial matter, will we become rich after we have donated our money, after we have shared some of our belongings to others? Before we answer this question, I invite you to contemplate on how you feel after you have donated your belongings, your money to those who need it. I myself feel happy, and I would like this happiness to amplify and to multiply. So let's say this month I donate this amount. Next month, I hope I can donate twice, thrice, or even 10 times of my last donation, because it means that my income increases, and it serves as a motivation for me to keep the water runs through the pipe. I would like to throw you a challenge. Whenever you feel sad, you may try to share with others or help others and observe how your mood will cheer up, how you will become happier. I myself feel happy whenever I feel sad and I help others. And I think that it is powerful for me as a motivation for me to survive the life. Why? Because I think that my life is useful for others. And I consider this as a gift that I give to myself, a reason for surviving, the happiness that I give to myself. And now I share it to the universe and to all of you here. There is one fun fact about Indonesian people. Indonesia is considered to be one of the most charitable nations in the world based on foundation charity aids. So let us build the habit of sharing with others and give our 100% of sincerity when we share with others. However, there is one thing that we cannot give our 100% when we share with others. That is when we are donating our blood. So fellow Toastmasters, let's leave a mark on this world and we will be remembered and still be alive even after we are long gone. And let us keep this pipe to continue flows water to others. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Yay! Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin. So I thought that you have prepared it so much with the properties behind it. Have you bought it before or already at your fridge? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
What a great speech from Toastmaster Titin. And to appreciate Toastmaster prepare Titin, as I do believe she had already prepared everything, just this we have like 1 minute of silence and to appreciate Toastmaster Titin to of and appreciating her as a project completion of today's speech. So 1 minute starts now. Okay, so we move to the second speaker that will be evaluated by Toastmaster Alvin. And while Toastmaster Alvin, okay, I think Toastmaster Alvin, are you? Is it doable when you have if when you are evaluating Toastmaster Ranto, the timer still ongoing? Is it doable or you need help?
It is doable since I also have to pay attention to time management by Toastmaster Ranto. It's good for me.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Over to you, Toastmaster Alvin, to introduce Toastmaster Ranto.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiki. This morning, Toastmaster Ranto, on his pathway presentation mastery, will deliver project in level 4 elective project question and answer session. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Ranto to learn about and practice facilitating a question and answer session. The purpose of this speech is for Toastmaster Ranto to practice delivering an informative speech and running a well-organized question and answer session. Toastmaster Ranto is responsible for managing time, so there is adequate opportunity for both. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Toastmaster Ranto. Learn together, grow together. Learn together, grow together. Toastmaster Ranto.
Am I audible, Toastmaster Alvin?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is such honor for me to be here today in front of all of you, all the employees in this office. Before I start my speech, I will give information that I have divided into two parts. First part is my speech, and the second part is the question and answers. So please keep attention and keep your questions or your response after my speech. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, are you looking for a place to improve your public speaking skills? Or are you looking for a place to build your leadership skills? Or maybe are you looking for a place to work on networking in the suitable or environment, the good environments? I have one answer and only one word for this: Toastmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, I joined Toastmaster since 4 months ago, July 2022. And it's quite a challenging for the first times. And because I look for what is the best place for me to improve my public speaking, my leaderships, until one moment I saw the interesting video from Toastmaster International 2018 Public Championship. The winner is Ramona J. Smith with the title Still Standing. It's very inspiring me, this video. So I'm looking for the reference and Googling and trying the YouTube until I found my first love is at Universitas Indonesia, Toastmaster Club. So I find the number, contact number, I contact Toastmaster Novel and asking the information and the reference. Only 1 week I register Toastmaster. It's quite challenging because the schedule I have to manage time because I have to work until 5 or 5:30 at the office and I should open the meeting at 7 p.m. You know, the traffic jam in Jakarta took until 1.5 hours. So I have only 15 minutes until 20 minutes for preparation, prepare the audio, prepare the setting or the place. So at 7 p.m., we start the meeting. Okay, but Toastmaster has changed my life so far. What is the benefit that I get from Toastmaster? Number one, improve my public speaking skills. By joining Toastmaster, I already improved my public speaking skills. I learned so much about how to introduce ourselves, how to use body language, how to use vocal variety, and how to make or writing speech with purpose, how to engage the audience, and much more. And I will learn more in this Toastmaster. Number two, build the leadership. By joining Toastmaster, I also learned so many skills about leadership, how to invite the people, how to lead a small, great team, how to prepare a meeting, how to invite evaluator, invite the role takers, make a schedule and make a theme, make a word of the day, discuss it with all our ESCO is very great. And benefit number three is to access the pathways. You know, there are 11 kinds of pathways that you can learn. And I already took, number one is the presentation mastery, because I believe this is a fundamental thing that I should have. How to make a presentations, prepare it, and how to publish it in the audience and how to engage the audience to know what is the message from my speech. I think it's important for me. And I will learn the other 10 more from the pathways. Number four is a work on networking. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know how many new friends that I get since 4 months ago? 2, 3, 4? No. I have 15 new friends right now, including our ESCO. Wow, it's fantastic. Because when you act at office, you cannot find the new friends so fast. And it will be more increasingly for the next time, because I can know about the other Toastmaster club, the other country club is amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, I already proved by myself what is the benefits joining Toastmaster club, especially Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster club. Here, we as a member, as our ESCO, learning together, growing together, because we want to develop our team, our member, know what is the skill, the fundamental techniques, and how to engage the audience, how to develop his talent, how about the personal development. It's very interesting. And right now, it's time for you, all the employee in this office, make a big decision today. Take your first important step for your future to catch your dream. Because with joining Toastmaster, especially Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club, you can reach your dream. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of my first parts, my sessions of speech. And we'll continue to the second part. Before I start to ask the questions from the audience, I have some role that we have to consider. Number one is we have a constraint time only for 10 minutes for the sessions. And number two, each person of you only have one chance to ask questions. and it will be available more after all of the audience already get the opportunity. And number 3, please use the polite language to ask and respond. Okay, this is the kind rules of us, and I will give the first opportunity to the ladies and gentlemen here to ask a questions or give a response. Please.
Can I ask something?
Okay, please, Mr. Ronaldo.
Thank you, Mr. Ranto. I do appreciate your speech. And I would like to ask, if you don't mind, what is the most challenging situation when you join the University of Indonesia Toastmasters Club? Because we always understand that conflict is inevitable when it comes down to working as a team. And how can you overcome those challenges, those differences that you had within the EXCO team of University of Indonesia? Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Ronaldo. The question from you is, what is the most challenging situations that I have after I joined Universitas Indonesia Toastmasters Club? It's interesting questions. As my speech before, it's a very challenging, Mr. Ronaldo, because the first is about the time management between me, my family, and between the other SC from the working, their family. It's a challenging. But the point is, when I joined this Universitas Toastmasters Club, is the spirits. If the other ESCO cannot join or cannot help for this week, the other person have suitable need to help. That's a kind of family that we build in this Universitas Toastmasters Club. So for example, Toastmaster Andy cannot join us as a timer for this meeting, and we will find the other ESCO or find the other club. This is the spirit. And at the future, at the next time, if I cannot join, and my friends, my EXCO will be help, will be available to be here, because we know the spirit is we have to help this meeting regularly. If we delay one meeting, so we cannot spread the enthusiasm or the energy of us to guide or to engage the other people, the new member to come to our club. I think it's my answer, and I hope it's already explained about your questions, Mr. Ronaldo. Thank you so much. And we continue to the next persons. If you have the opportunity to ask questions or give response, please. You have a time right now.
I want to ask Toastmaster Ranto.
Okay, please, Mr. Alvin.
You say that you need to run the meeting routinely, right? What if in one case, a lot of role takers is empty? Do you still run the meeting, or you have to postpone it? And what is your consideration? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alvin. Your question is, what is that I take if some of our takers cannot help or join for this meeting, if I have to continue or postpone it? Thank you so much. That's already happened for us, absolutely. But right now we improve, we learn, we have a lesson learned from the past. So we take a moment or take a day, I think 4 or 5 days before the meeting, to spread the informations to the other EXCO or the other member or the other club. But at the past, when I first joined, we already spread only 2 or 3 days before the meeting. So it's not have a quite time enough to have a back plan or how to have another persons. But we have a considerations that if we only 1 or 2 road takers cannot join, I think it's still possible to hold the meeting. But if more than 4 road takers I think we have to consider to postpone to the next week. This is the answer, Mr. Alvin. Thank you for your support and questions. Okay, we continue to the next question. Okay, while waiting the other audience to ask questions, maybe you wonder what is the difference between Toastmaster and the other English course. Many friends of me ask me, Taranto, what's the difference? I joined the other English course and you right now join Toastmaster. And my answer is leadership. You cannot find the leadership in the other English course, because if you take the other English language course, you only learns about the grammar, vocabulary, how to speak, how to write, how to discuss. But the leadership you cannot find in the other English course. Okay, we have still waiting, still have a time for any members or audience here to give a response or a question, please. You have a chance. Or maybe Mr. Aldo and Mr. Alvin, you can take your chance to give your second question or second response.
I have one more question.
Okay, please, Mr. Alvin.
I'm curious how you decide the theme for every day, for every week meeting. Is there any reason, or do you refer to the date, or you have a plan for a long year for the theme? What is your decision to decide the theme?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Evans. What is my decision to run a meeting every week? This answer is can both for me personally and for our member or our team as a community. For me personally, I have to learn more and more, because so many knowledge that I have not yet know before right now. I only learn about presentation mastery. And can you count how many time that I need to take to learn the other 10 more pathways? Because one pathways, I think about 3 or 4 months. I think if you regularly continue learning, delivering speech, and if we want to take 11 pathways, we need 44 months. I think that's a reason for me personally. But for community, I have to guarantee that every new member, every guest get the informations, get the sharing knowledge, get the what's the update about public speaking every week, because the language is about the repetitions. If we cannot repeat our become the habits, we can continue to speak any language such as the English. I think this is my reasons, Mr. Alvin. I hope you can clear about my statement. Thank you. Okay, we continue to the other audience. Maybe DTM Yusuf, you have a questions or a response? Okay, thank you so much. Or Mrs. Kiki or Mrs. Ardita, you have a questions? We still have enough time before I close these sessions. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one question to Mr. Ranto related to the spirit of your membership and spirit of becoming a better person, especially. So thinking about the program that you maybe, is there any self motivations that turns into a program in Toastmaster International, especially in Universitas Indonesia, since you are, leading this Toastmaster? Is there any upcoming program that you will show us, or maybe, it's coming from you, but you want to turn it into a program? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Kiki. Your question is about if I have any program in the future for this member club. Sure, Mrs. Kiki. And because in Toastmaster we have a distinguished club program and we have a strategy to make it. And what is my thoughts or my ideas right now? How to make a speech contest? Speech contest internally for our member, for our guests to attract the new guests to join our club. And the second thing, how about the campaign with the multimedia such as Instagram or YouTube? We will make a plan about it, make a one-day campaign about Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club, publish live at Instagram or YouTube, so it will be attract more guests or more member or more employee to join it. Because with using social media, it's very easily to attract the other persons. I think this is a two simple future plans that I want to share with my ESCO, how to make a plan or strategy to make it real. Thank you so much, Mrs. Kiki, for your questions. Okay, we have 1 or 2 minutes time before I close these sessions, and maybe Mr. Aldo, you want to take the second chance to ask the questions?
Sure.
Okay,
I would
please.
like to perhaps ask about what is the most impactful from joining Toastmasters into your real life, other than the obvious like public speaking skills, other than that? What do you think?
Thank you so much. What is the real impactful to my life? One real impactful to my life is about how I can connect it or do the network to my friend at my office. And 1 or 2 my friends call me, that's Mr. Toastmaster. Because I already share with WhatsApp group, chatting to Instagram, to YouTube. Okay, please join every Thursday. They get bored with me and they call me, you are Mr. Toastmaster. But it's okay. This will give more enthusiasm, energy to develop my public speaking, my leadership, and how to make a more networking to my colleagues, to my friends, to the other club, and to the other country. Thank you so much, Mr. Aldo. Okay, maybe I will count until 1 or 5 seconds. If there's no questions and response, I will close these sessions because we have already running out of time. Okay, I think it's enough for this part, the second part of question and session answers. So my conclusion is, ladies and gentlemen, please take your first important step right here, right now, by joining the Toastmaster, Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. You can reach your dream. Learning together, growing together. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Back to you, Tom.
I'm on it. Yay, thank you so much, Mas Ranto, for such a great inspiration. I think because the thing is, the highlight point is it important to understand what is the value that I got in any place that I visit? And the second one, it also important to understand what is the impactful point that I got in any place or any occasion that we host. Because when you find your good value, meaning that those spirits will grow and those spirits will turn you into a better person of Toastmaster Ranto or even or your Toastmaster 15 and any Toastmaster here. So I think two speakers with a lot of great points. So it's time to appreciate Toastmaster Ranto that already prepared the speech. So 1 minute of silence start now. Okay. So maybe in a 1 minute of silence, we used to buy music, but I'm trying to play the music, but I think I need to set up the audio, yeah.
Yeah, audio.
The audio automatically show meeting already. Yep. Turn it audio. Okay. So according to Toastmaster Ranto speech, yeah. I'm just curious with the DTM Yusuf. DTM Yusuf, with I have known that you just joined Toastmaster for a long time. What is your impactful points in your life that turns into a better DTM Yusuf for years by years? DTM Yusuf, you want to share us?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is we practice. The more we practice, the better we will become. And don't feel that you are already on top of everybody. Above the sky, there are so many other skies. So keep learning, keep practicing, and keep joining any Toastmasters meeting. That will help you. Thank you.
Wow, great. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, because I can also sense that when you have visited to another club, the aura of the group or the aura of the Toastmaster club is different. Yes, maybe you can see another point of this club, a good point you take it, another group also the good point you think. So every time we join, every time also we got something new and good point, of course. Okay, great, great point. Thank you so much, DTM Yusuf. So we move to second session, is to table topic session that will be led by our president, and I'm checking whether our president is ready. So we move to our president. Toastmaster Ranto, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yep, over to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, our Tom, and we'll continue to our table topic sessions. Before I share my screen, because this is such interesting theme for this morning, I will make just a short response from all of you. And for example, I will call Toastmaster Aldo, and Toastmaster Aldo is supposed to say one hero or one superhero or the Indonesian national hero, and I will count only for 3 seconds. You only have 3 seconds to respond. So for example, Toastmaster Aldo, you can answer Batman. It's okay. And I will next to the other guest. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Toastmaster Titin. 1, 2, 3.
Era Kartini.
Okay, thank you. Next, continue to DTM Miftah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We continue to Toastmaster Alvin. 1, 2, 3.
Patimura.
Okay, thank you. And we continue to Toastmaster Putri. 1, 2, 3.
Diponegoro.
Okay, thank you. And continue to Toastmaster Aldo. 1, 2, 3.
Agus Salim.
Okay. And the last is for DTM user. 1, 2, 3.
Sukarno.
Okay, thank you so much for Toastmaster. You have a fast response for this meeting. And I will share my screens. Okay, am I visible right now? Okay.
Yes, visible.
Who is your hero? Who is my hero? This is table topic sessions for this morning, 12 November 2022 at Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Do you know these superhero names? I don't know. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have 3 points to do. First is about tasks. You have to describe your ideas into speech based on the picture or based on the codes. And second thing is about time. You have 1 or 2 minutes to spare your ideas or your thoughts. And the last thing is please use our WOD conqueror every impromptu speech that you take. Okay, this is our costume of our superhero. And you can see the initial R, but R is not for me, Ransom. It is the other superhero names. Okay, we have 8 parts of this superhero costume, and each of you have to choose one part, and we'll take 1 or 2 minutes to describe between the picture or the codes that I'll give to you. Okay, fellow Toastmaster and guests, who will take the first chance to choose this part? Okay, I will choose Toastmaster Titin. Please,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Titin.
Yes, let me try energy.
Wow, it's energy. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, I think it's cannot. Okay. Okay, I will shift it manually for Toastmaster Titin because this is something happens with the link, hyperlink, I think. Okay, this is quotes from you from Joseph Campbell. A hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. Please use our WOD conqueror. Thank you, Mr. Titin.
Thank you. A hero, someone who has given her precious life to something that is bigger than oneself. So the ideal situation that this hero is striving to achieve and would like to inspire others to get there. As I have mentioned before, as previously it has been asked by Toastmaster Ardita, who is my hero? Then the person who comes to my mind is my lecturer, Miss Peggy Rosalind, her name. I consider her as my hero because he has given wonderful advice in almost every stage of my life. When I started my teaching journey, then she inspired me to always keep updating myself so that I will not become obsolete. And it is a really meaningful, powerful advice that I can take. And when I got married, she gave me one advice that is to always respect each other. So love may fade, however, respect should be there always, all the time. Besides the commitment that we have given to our spouse. So hero must not be someone who brings the weapon in a war, but I consider hero as someone who is also inspire others for an ideal, a better situation, just like my lecturer who inspired me to become a good teacher, a good lecturer who keep updating myself so that I will not become obsolete. And she also inspired me to have a wonderful, harmonious family that is by respecting my spouse, respecting each other. So you are all heroes in someone's life. Be the inspiration. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Ranto.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin. You inspire me and you explain about what's the real hero in your life. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin. Okay, Toastmaster Titin, you want to choose another person to continue this tabletop sessions?
Thank you so much. I would love to hear the inspiration from all of you. First, perhaps from DTM Yusuf Chandra with his wisdom.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Titin. Okay, hello, DTM Yusuf. I will share my screen and okay, which kind of art you will choose, DTM Yusuf?
I love the gloves.
The gloves. Okay, the gloves is for you. Parents are heroes. Please, DTM Yusuf.
100% agree. Parents are heroes. I believe that my parents are my heroes. The only heroes I have in my life. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, my parents were uneducated. Not even elementary school graduate. They only studied until the second or the third class because of the war. But they gave me inspiration. They lead me to be somebody else, to change my life. They said, education is the only way to change our life. Without education, we cannot be successful in our life. It's not talking about money, but your life, you must be helping others. Help others around you. Don't think of yourself all the time, because you were not born alone in this world. God gave us a life, not only for you yourself, but for all other people. So my recommendation to you is go as high as possible with your education and share your knowledge with anybody in this world. That's so that they will not become poor like us. It's so bad to be poor, but how can we become rich? How can we enjoy our life without the help of others? And my parents said, I want you to help those people having a higher education. So ladies and gentlemen, my parents are my real heroes. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Yusuf. Our parents are our real heroes for us. Thank you so much. Very inspire us. And DTM Yusuf, you want to choose another Toastmasters?
Yes.
Continue.
Aldo?
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Toastmaster Aldo. Okay, we have already smart and gloves. What kind of art you want to choose, Toastmaster Aldo?
Can I pick the mask?
Max. Okay, Max for Toastmaster Aldo. Whoa, this is the picture of our national hero of Indonesia. Please use our WOD compare. Please, Toastmaster Aldo.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to commemorate our great heroes, it is important for us to learn about history. This is a part that we cannot remove or omit in our life, because without history, Indonesia itself will not exist. And one hero that I would like to point out is Agus Salim. He is the former foreign minister of Republic of Indonesia during the early days after we gained our independence. And the most interesting thing that I would like to share from Pa Agus Salim to all of us today is that his unwavering courage to keep engaging, to just be there again and again and again in order to pursue our national interests. Because what people forget is that, yes, we gained our independence in 1945. However, after 1945, the Dutch, the Netherlands, they're still attacking our country at least until 1948. And during that period of time, there's a negotiation that being conducted with the United Nations. And from that moment, Pak Agus Salim, with the rest of the delegates from Indonesia, always voicing out our concern to the whole world so that our country can fully gain our peace and freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope and I supremely believe that the spirit from Pa Agus Salim can be transferred to all of us in order for us to engage in our daily life over and over without any hesitation. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you so much, Tosmerado, about your story about Agus Halim as our national hero of Indonesia. Very inspire us. Thank you. And Tosmerado, you have an opportunity to choose the other persons or maybe the guest, new guest, Tosmester Putih or Tosmester Ani.
Yes, the guest would be great. The guest. We got Putri, right?
Okay. Thank you, Tosmerado.
Yeah.
Hello, Tosmester Putri.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, hello. I will share screen for you.
Yeah, please, the easy one.
It's all easy, I think. Okay, you have already choose smart globes and mugs.
Smart.
No, that's already chosen.
Oh,
Smart globes and mugs.
Oh.
You have to choose the other one.
Cap.
Cap. Okay, cap. We are the hero of our own story. This is a quote from Mary McCarthy. Please use our WOD Conqueror. Please, Toastmaster Putri.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the opportunity. I will answer I will give I will give a statement about we are the hero of our own story. Yeah, definitely we create our story in my life. For example, we create about my education perhaps, and we improve our skills, and then we can be a lead for our life, and we choose our life for our journey. And then we can build the journey in every let's say cara. Yeah, in many cara. And then for example, now I join the Toastmasters. And then I hope I can improve my skill. Yeah, that's all from me, friends. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Putri, for your impromptu speech. And you have an opportunity to use the other persons.
Mr. Haidar.
Okay, hello, Toastmaster Haidar. I think Toastmaster Haidar at the other place. You can choose the other.
Toastmaster Anin.
Okay, hello, Toastmaster Anin.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, thank you. And I will share my screen for you to choose. Okay, we already chosen smart, gloves, mask, and cap. You have to choose the other one.
I choose storm.
Storm, wow, storm. Okay, this is a quote from George Bernard Shaw. You cannot be a hero without being a coward. Please use WOD conqueror. Please, Toastmaster Anin.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity that is given for me. I think, yeah, that is a really good quote over you cannot be a hero without being a coward. If you want to be a hero, you have to dare to try the new things, to try the challenges, to get over with the challenges that you've got. And yeah, that's why that you can't be a hero without being a coward. And yeah, I believe that we are ruled every day by ourselves. That means that we are the conqueror in our life. Yeah, I think to be a hero for ourselves is a really hard task. That's why we need to always be brave, and yeah, to get over the complicated and difficulty things in the life. Yeah, I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Anin. It is hard to be a hero for ourselves. I think it's a good point from you. And Toastmaster Anin, you can choose the other persons.
Okay, Haidar, I think.
Haidar is not here. You can choose the other person, Toastmaster Anin.
Ardita.
Okay, Toastmaster Kiki, hello. Toastmaster Kiki.
Hello.
Okay. You continue to our screen. Okay, please choose one part of this costume.
Logo has been taken.
Logo, okay. I'll take logo for you.
Yep.
Logo. Okay, this is the quote from Killer Mike. I prefer a real villain to a false hero. Please use WOD conqueror. Please, Toastmaster Kiki.
Can I have like 15 seconds?
Okay, 10 seconds for you, Toastmaster Kiki.
Hmm. I prefer a real villain to false hero.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, please. Kiki.
I don't think I 100% agree with this. I prefer a real villain to a false hero. I think even though both a real villain and also false hero are not 100%, a good persons. Why? Because a real villains meaning that the good things from the real villain might be is they are brave to uh, to understand their a real villain, but by the definition, a real villain is just they put a wrong condition and they are making other people so in the difficult situation. So I don't think that 100% agree with that, because the good things may be if you understand that there may be there is something a real villain like Sambo, for example. Maybe I can I'd rather just say Sambo, please acknowledge that you are a wrong person, and then the case is closed, because I read the news. I just, if you have ever watched the Enola Holmes, I just remember what is the strategy, and maybe I just think that, oh, should I be a detective to read some case of Sambo? So meaning that there are the point is a real villain. Maybe the things is, if you are good persons, maybe there is no a real villain or even false hero, because we are trying to be a good persons. And I think if everyone has the same page with me, maybe there are no villain in this world. So we don't need to be pretending that we are a false hero even. So I think the point is, yeah, guys, please acknowledge that all the goods you put in this world will be noted down as a good, deeds, right? So I think be a good person and let be good things for you back to you. Maybe it's not in the word, but also in the end of the day, like in heaven, so you can enjoy it later. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kiki. It's a great real example from you, Sambo and Enola Holmes. Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Kiki, you have to choose another person to continue.
DTM Miftah, of course.
Okay, Ditya Mifta, hello. Halo, Ditya Mifta.
Oh, can you pass? Oh,
Okay.
I know he's so busy. So maybe Toastmaster.
you
Oh,
pass?
maybe you choose your by your own self, Toastmaster Anto, if you want.
Okay, continue to Toastmaster Alvin. Halo, Toastmaster Alvin.
Hello.
Okay, Toastmaster Alvin. I'll share my screen. Okay, we have left only belt and energy, Toastmaster Alvin.
Energy.
Okay, right, energy. This is a book. My teacher is my hero. Please use our WOD Conquer, please, Toastmaster Alvin.
In my opinion, my teacher is the villain. In my senior high school day, I was so horrible in physics. My highest grade is 56. One day, the teacher called the class and get angry. Why all of you is getting low grade in physics? If you want to ask question, just ask question. Anything I will answer. And I be like, asking question? That is the super easy things to do. And I take a random question from the book,
Madam, can I ask this question? And she answered it very quick. Done. And then she made a suspicious face. You just pick a random question, don't you? You didn't even try it, do you? I feel stunned. She knows. And that at the moment she said, you are stupid. Wow, it's so hard in my feelings. I feel so sad, but that is the truth. The truth is painful, but it is true. That thing that motivated me to learn, to prove the teacher that I'm not stupid. I was thrown away from the class, but because of that, I study by myself. I found a smarter kid than I learned about physics. The next time I can join the class, I follow the test, I get 80 in the physics. Next year, I volunteer to compete in physics contest Olympiad, I get #1. Suddenly the teacher changed. I become the most favorite student of her. That is the villain, but villain is not always good. Someone, she is torturing you, but as long as that is the truth and you be open-minded about that, every kind of painful things is good for you. So keep move on, open your mind, and be better. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Dr. Raffi. My teacher is not hero, but my teacher is villain. Okay, thank you. Real story from you, Mr. Alvin. And okay, the last person is okay. I think it's enough for us today for our table topic sessions, because already completed 7 from 8 part of this table topic session. Thank you so much for your participation and your impromptu speech. Very inspiring us. Okay, back to you, our Tom.
Okay, guys. So thank you for leading this DTM to Semester Ranto. So we have entered to the last sessions, but before we enter to the last session, shall we take a photo first, guys? Can you open the camera to this DTM Miftah, Anin, Haider? I thought you were still on the way, and Toastmaster Putri. Can you open the camera so we can have a photo session together? Okay, great. Nice to meet you, Toastmaster Putri. Okay, so can we have DTM Yusuf the black sheet? Okay, Anin, great face, a beautiful face, of course. So okay, are you ready, guys? So I will count at 1, 2, 3, and I can take a picture. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, wait a minute. I just copy the photo itu my file first. Once more, yeah. So with love. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. Thank you so much. So we enter to the last session is evaluation session. Our last session will be led by the DTF Miftah. So without any further ado, I forgot to call DTM in the first. Sorry, DTM Miftah. I hope you're no problem with that. So over to you, DTM Miftah.
Okay, thank you so much. As I mentioned before, I will come to the end of this session called evaluation session. So we will evaluate all of the session in the very beginning and the very end. Before that, I will call the evaluations, the individual evaluation first. So I will call upon distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, who will evaluate Toastmaster Toastmaster Titin for her contest in the near future. Up to you, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra.
Oh, apologies to DTM Yusuf. Apparently we haven't started the ballot conversation first. Apologies for that. Maybe can I have like 1 minute so
Sure,
Toastmaster
no
Ranto
problem.
already prepared the link and we can choose who will be our best speaker in TTM. Is the link is ready, Toastmaster Ranto?
Okay, I will share from for the voting for the prepared speech and table topic session. I will share 2 links.
Oh, okay. So we can parallelly choose
Yes.
while we are listening DTM Yusuf evaluate Toastmaster Titin. Okay, no problem. So guys, watch out your chat, and while we are listening DTM Yusuf Chandra, we can choose who is your favorite one. Okay, over to you, DTM Yusuf. Thank you for waiting.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Titin for her contest speech. So I will concentrate more on the something to be improved more rather than the positive thing. Toastmaster Titin, you have delivered such a great speech for the speech contest. I love your speech. There are 2 things that I love. That is the structure and content of your speech. And the second one is the delivery. First, I love your structure. It's well structured. It's very good for the contest already. That is opening, body, and conclusion. And even with the call for action. I like your opening. It's a very unique opening with the title, Using Pipe, that attract the attention of the audience. The body of your speech is quite compact enough. There are 3 things you talk about here. I'm not going to talk about it. And you conclude it with a call for action. Let's form the habit of giving. That's really great already, with a nice conclusion as well. Second thing I like is your delivery. First, I love to talk about your voice. Your voice is really clear and very easy to understand. No complaint for that. And also, I like your vocal variety. You raised your voice when you said, the quickest way to blah, blah, blah. And also you moved down when you said, it's a real disaster. And also you include some poses, like by my rector 12 years ago. The next thing I like is your facial expression. You show happy, and then you show also surprise and everything there. Now let's concentrate on how to improve your speech. Number 1, let's see from the content. If you could reduce the content into only 2 points with great example, more example in it, so that we can understand about it more. Second thing is, why don't you show the pipe right at the beginning of your speech? Because it attracts us. Show the pipe and say, the pipe, blah, blah, blah. Second thing I want to say is, please be standing. This is a contest. In the contest, when you're standing, I can see all the body movement, facial expression, and hand gestures. And also one more thing, conversation change your voice between you and the rector. All in all, it was an interesting speech. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra. So, Toastmaster Titin, don't forget to note down and you will ready to conquer the the contest for next January, is it? Yes, okay, have the best of luck for you. And now I will call the evaluation is Toastmaster Alvin, who will evaluate Toastmaster Ranto's speech for today's meeting. Toastmaster Alvin, would you mind to give us your evaluation? Over to you.
Question and answer project is a great exercise for you to handle any kind of public talks or public speaking even in the future. What I like from Toastmaster Ranto is how he managed the answering the question. I know that for every question, it needs about 2 to 3 minutes to be exact. So I can say that it will manage for answering the question. Some people answering the question too long, can be 5 minutes for just one question. It will eat the rest of the time. And then the second is, how can you see that Toastmaster Ranto repeat after Toastmaster Aldo asks, what is the most important, impactful experience from Toastmasters? And then Toastmaster Ranto say, Toastmaster Aldo asked about what is the most impactful things to my life. This is very good. You need to do it if you are moderating, because somehow audience cannot catch the questioner question. So this is a very helpful way. And talking about the content itself, Toastmaster Ranto share the information how Toastmaster benefits him, which is public speaking and also leadership and then networking. We can see that Toastmaster Ranto generate more 15 friends from Toastmasters. That is very great. And for room for improvement from Toastmaster Ranto, I hear that after he answered Toastmaster Aldo question, he said, thank you, Toastmaster Aldo, for your question. I think it could be better if you say, Toastmaster Aldo, am I answering your question? Because we don't know, do we address the question or not? Probably Toastmaster Aldo cannot catch your answer, so he need to clarify. And to conclude that, never assume, ask again, am I answering that question? And to the content itself, Toastmaster Ranto share about public speaking and leadership. But I miss what is the example of public speaking that benefit to your real life, and also how leadership that you share benefit more to your real life. I think you can add more to that point. You did good in showing example benefit of networking by having more 15 friends, but I miss how about your public speaking and your leadership. Toastmaster Aldo come in the right time by asking what is the example of leadership or public speaking impact to your life. Overall, well time managed and good listening skills by Toastmaster Ranto. In terms of answering the question, you need to clarify after you answer the question, am I answering your question? So you can make it sure that you already address the questioner. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin. With that, Toastmaster Ranto, please take a note on that. So you will concur for your next project in the near future. Thank you so much. With these two evaluators, we will have a vote. Toastmaster Ranto, Toastmaster Alvin. Okay, Toastmaster Alvin already shared the timer's report. Almost, Toastmaster Alvin almost ineligible to be voted, but still he eligible to be voted. Okay, thank you so much. We will have 1 minute of silence. Toastmaster Alvin, please check your time. 1 minute of silence to mark your ballot.
1 minute is over.
Okay, thank you so much. With that, we already have the winner. We will announce at the end of the session. Now I will call my rangers to evaluate the whole meeting. The first ranger is RNW OD counter. Toastmaster Reynaldo, would you mind to give the report? Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. GE. Allow me to share my screen. And I hope it's visible already. Let's jump into the word of the day count. And guess what? Only Toastmaster Anin who mentioned the word of the day for today's meeting, which is conqueror. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anin, for incorporating the word of the day within your speech. And next, the A counter, Toastmaster Ardita, 2 crutch and 3 filler words. Toastmaster Alvin, 0 crutch, 2 filler words. Toastmaster Anto got 3 filler and 3 repetition. I myself got 2 crutch, 1 filler and 2 repetition. Toastmaster Titin, 1 crutch and 1 repetition. Distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf, only 1 crutch. Guest Putri, 3 filler words. Toastmaster Anin, 3 filler words and 1 crutch. Distinguished Toastmaster Miftah, 1 crutch and 1 filler words. And the most used word as a crutch for in this today's meeting is so plus n. The filler word is while the most repetitive word for today's meeting is my. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's gonna be obsolete for me to just mention that, yeah, me got 2 words or 2 crutch, this. Now, the importance of using pause can actually alleviate or reduce some of that crutch or filler words that we keep repetitively mention in our speech, because it doesn't matter if it's a long or a short pause. Nobody judging you. Just hold for a second, give yourself a room for breathe, and just mention whatever it is that you're trying to convey. And then lower the pace of our speech. Sometimes I myself speaks way too fast, without the pause or without the ebb and flow in terms of showcasing the vocal variety. And I think this is the points that I would like to suggest, not only to myself, but of course to everyone, to lower the pace and utilizes a variety of conjunction and adjective within our speech. And of course, in terms of conjunction, we can positioning the words in the beginning or in the middle. It's actually just like in Bahasa. Moreover, blah, blah, blah. In Bahasa, we use jadi, and then we convey our words. And then in the middle, in English, we can use hence, why, there's blah, blah, blah. This is actually in IELTS test, something that is considered and known as a complex compound sentences, meaning that when you answer questions, you try to elaborate more rather than just say, yes, I like tomato. And then you need to explain why is it becoming your favorite vegetables, for example. Of course, this is just another example, and I believe that will be all. Hopefully everyone can gain something from this meeting. And yeah, back to you, Mr. GE.
Thank you so much for a complete and detailed information you just gave us. The oh my god, I just paused my speech again. Okay. Thank you so much for the suggestion, so we will know about how to pace your speech with that there is no long pauses, there is no and some crutch or something like that. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Reynaldo. Now I will call upon Grammarian. Grammarian, our grammar policy for today's meeting is Toastmaster Titin. Over to you.
Thank you, GE, Ditya Miftah. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. It is a pleasure listening to all of your speeches. And now I would like to point out some of the words and sentences that can be improved. For example, here the first one, I register Toastmaster. My suggestion will be I register, okay, because it happened in the past, to Toastmasters. Second one, I curious. As curious is an adjective, so it needs an auxiliary verb. The to be is am, are, was, were, or been. So my suggestion will be to put the word am here. I am curious. Next, the third one, knowledge. Suggestion on the pronunciation, it is silent K, so knowledge. It seems that there is no K when we pronounce it. No need to pronounce the word, the letter K. Fourth one real impactful to my life. Okay, my suggestion will be impact instead of impactful, because one, it means it is referring to a noun, and then impact is a noun. So we use noun impact instead of impactful, which is an adjective. So one impact. Next, be a lead. My suggestion will be a leader instead of be a lead. Last one, why all of you is. My suggestion will be to use are instead of is, because if we use the word both and all, they are plural, so we use are. And if we use the words every, each, then they are singular, we can use is. And for the number of times the word of the day was mentioned, thank you, Ditya Miftah, for mentioning the word of the day, conquer, twice. And then Toastmaster Ranto also mentioned it several times during the table topic session, which was led by him. And others has been announced already by our A and WOD counter. And I also find some wonderful quotes and thoughts that I would like to share with you. The first one from Toastmaster Ranto, learning together, growing together. From DTM Yusuf Chandra, we get so many insightful wisdom from him. First one, the more you practice, the better you become. Second one, above the sky, there are many other layers of skies, or the ones that perhaps we know. Above the sky, there is Hotman Paris. Third one, from DTM Yusuf Chandra, again, education is the only way to change our lives. Without education, you will not be successful in your life. Some more from him, God gave us lives not only for we ourselves, but also for others. And go as high as possible with your education and share it with others. From Toastmaster Reynaldo, history is a part that we cannot remove from our lives. Okay, sorry for the type of from our lives. And one phrase that is wonderful from him, that is unwavering courage. Okay, unwavering courage. What a wonderful phrase, okay, to say and to use. From Toastmaster Putri, we create the story in our lives. From Toastmaster Ardita, be a good person and let good things be back to you. From Toastmaster Alvin, keep moving, open your mind, and be better. So with that, okay, thank you very much for all of your speeches, wonderful thoughts and quotes. With that, I conclude my grammarian's report. Thank you, and back to you, Ditya Miftah, as the general evaluator.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin. That was great and detailed explanation. Now I will separate into three parts. The first part from my evaluation is the prepared speech session. That was good. Toastmaster Ranto and Toastmaster Titin was a really great, but it would be better for you, Toastmaster Titin, when you request to speak in some clubs, it will be better for you to request the round robin session. With that, you will have an input for your contest your next contest in the near future. So all of us will evaluate you, and you will have some inputs, not only from the evaluators. Okay, the second session is a table topic session. Led by Toastmaster Ranto. That was great. I really loved the presentation and all of them participating in a great way. I'm so sorry with that because I am in the toilet, so I can join you. So no worries. It will be better for you for the next session. That was good. All of them is good. And this third session is evaluation session. Evaluation session runs smooth, and distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra and Toastmaster Alvin was evaluating for constructive feedback. That was great. For my input, it would be better for UI Toastmasters Club to take an advantage for your members to join with us. With that, we can see the enjoyment and excitement for the members also, and give the benefit for them. And also, please just give them a chance to speak in front of people in your meeting. With that, you can have a slot not only for Toastmaster Lanto, maybe Toastmaster Mega or something, or your exco will deliver their speech in the near future. Thank you so much. That's all my report for today's meeting. That all in all, that was great for today's meeting. I will go back to our Tom to announce and call the ballot counter for today's meeting. Toastmaster Ardita, are you ready? Over to you.
Thank you so much, DTM. DTM Iftah. So we move to the waiting session as the announcement of who will be our best speaker. So without any further ado, please help me welcome to Toastmaster Ranto to announce who will be our best speaker. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, our Tom, and I will announce in this last sessions is about our favorites. Okay, I will share my screen. All right, this is the ballot counter report at Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club for this morning meeting. And let's see our favorites prepared speaker, because it's 50-50. It belongs to Toastmaster Titin and myself. Okay, congratulations to Toastmaster Titin and Toastmaster Ranto. And we'll continue to the favorites evaluator goes to distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf. Congratulations, DTM Yusuf, to be a favorite evaluator for this morning. And we'll continue to our favorites table topic speaker. Favorite table topic speaker this morning goes to DTM Yusuf again. Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations, DTM Yusuf, as a favorite table topic speaker. This is announcements from me as a ballot counter. Back to you, our Tom.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranto. So maybe you can finally close this meeting as a president. Maybe is there any word for members or new members coming in? just together to post. Thank you very much for your attendees, guys, and hope that you can get back the fruitful insight from this meeting. And finally, I'm over into you, Toastmaster. Oh, you're still on mute, I think.
Okay, thank you. Our Tom leading this meeting for these 2 hours. And before I join this meeting, thank you so much. I give high appreciations for all the role takers, Toastmaster Alvins, Toastmaster Aldo, and Toastmaster Titin, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf, and distinguished Toastmaster Mifta. Thank you so much. And also Toastmaster Kiki, Toastmaster Haidar, thank you so much. And we have the new members is Toastmaster Putri, and also our guest is Toastmaster Anin. And I give spare time for Toastmaster Putri. Hello, Toastmaster Putri.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Toastmaster Putri. You want to have enough time for you to share after you follow this regular meeting this morning? Toastmaster Putri.
Yeah, I'm surprising of list of quotes, thoughts, words to ponder, because I I have I create some word that's all.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Putri. Hopefully you can join us for our next meeting on the Thursday evening. And hello, Toastmaster Anin.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. You have anyone to say in this meeting before we close this meeting, Toastmaster Anin?
Yeah, I think from this meeting I learned a lot about the grammar and how to give the presentation, good presentations. Yeah, that's good, I think.
Okay, we are waiting back for you to join our next meeting on Thursday evening at 7:30 p.m. Toastmaster Anin. And I give the opportunity to our takers to give announcement from your club. Maybe you start from Toastmaster Ado. You have announcement from your club?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President, Toastmaster Ranto. I think I already several times already announced my club in UI, Toastmasters Club. Yeah, Ultimates Toastmasters Club will conduct another online meeting at 15th of November next week, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Jakarta time. And if you have the time and you're available, you can come with us, join with us, and enjoy our session. I'll give the details in the chat box below. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ado, and continue to Toastmaster Titin. You have announcements from your club, Toastmaster Titin, please.
Thank you very much. So our club meeting will be next month, because this coming Tuesday we will have the club contest. And welcome if you would like to watch the club contest, which happen on Tuesday, 15th of November, this coming Tuesday. And you can find the information as well in the Instagram Empire Toastmasters. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin. And we continue to Toastmaster Alvin from SCBD. Please, Toastmaster Alvin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranto. I'm Alvin from SCBD. Our club regular session is every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Just in case you have nothing to do in Friday night, just watching or sitting, better sitting and watching in SCBD Toastmasters regular session. You can watch how to deliver speech from the speaker, and you can get insight from evaluators as well as from the role takers like AWOD counters, just like Aldo do today, to reduce your filler words and also to be better at grammar, like Toastmaster Tintin report today. So please come to SCBD every Friday night. See you soon. Back to you, Toastmaster Ranto.
Thank you for your information, Toastmaster Alvin. And about next person is DTM Miftah. Do you have anything to say before we close this meeting?
I don't think that I have an announcement, but okay, Maranatha Toastmasters Club will be every Wednesday for don't forget to come for the next Wednesday. Thank you so much. I will share the link to you.
Okay, thank you, DTM Miftah. Okay, thank you so much for your information from your club, and I will announce our schedule meeting. Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club will be held the next Thursday evening at 7:30 p.m. Okay, please welcome to our next meeting. Okay, before I join this meeting, I really appreciate of your participation, your enthusiasm, your energy in this morning meeting. Toastmaster Alvin, Toastmaster Aldo, Toastmaster Titin, DTM Yusuf, Toastmaster Putri, Toastmaster Anin, Toastmaster Raida, Toastmaster Kiki. Thank you so much, and I will join this meeting by knocking this gavel 3 times. Okay, thank you so much. Have a round of applause for you, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Have a good day,
Mr.
everyone.
Aldo,
Thank you,
Mr.
everyone.
Alvin, Mr. Titin. Thank you so much.